Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to another video. So I was fully unaware that there's a sale in the store until somebody commented to ask my opinion on this. So this is what we're doing. We're going to take a look at the Father's Day sale and kind of talk about all the things that are here. First of all, Rule of Conduct Black Adam, it's a pre-sold character. And legendary chests, first of all, legendary chests. All of these are legendary chests for specific characters. The legendary chests, generally speaking, in most situations, unless we have situations like Bad Ninja Gorilla Grodd having an 8% chance to drop 200 shards from the chest that he shares with collectors. So unless we have that situation, those are the best chests to unlock those characters. And as far as I'm aware, none of the characters featured here actually have highly increased chances in our chest. Nothing crazy like an 8% or a 5% or a 6%. So for all those characters, first of all, it's safe to say, except for Collector vs Superman, but we'll get back to that in a second, that this is the most optimal way to unlock them, through their legendary chests. Now we're going to start off with Collector here. This is the one that I really do not recommend you buy under any circumstance because he's got a challenge. You're patient about it, you're going to get him eventually from the challenge. And he also shares a lot of chests with a lot of characters, a lot of other legendary characters. I think he shares a chest with Black Adam, he for sure shares a chest with Grodd. So you might encounter him looking for something else, but there's absolutely no reason for you to buy this chest. Also, as far as gears go, they drop from his challenge, so you will have the gears from there, but just farm his shards too from there. Now, let's take a look at two other things. We have here Darkseid Legendary Chest and Just Like Superman Legendary Chest. Both of these chests kind of fall in the same category for me, because they both have characters that are very good in Arena and Champions Arena, and not doing too much in Raids and Soul Raids. I mean, just like Superman is a bit better in Darkseid and Raids and Soul Raids, but you're never gonna really need him. You can have the best teams in the game for Raids and Soul Raids, but you are going to never have to have those guys for those teams to be a thing. So those are guys you get specifically for Arena and Champions Arena. First of all, I don't recommend buying any of them if you don't prioritize that at the moment, and first you should get your teams for Raids and Soul Raids sorted out. But if you have to make a choice, if you really want a strong character in Arena, you should go for the Darkseid one. Again, I don't recommend any of them, but if this is the best choice you got, I would go for Darkseid, because Darkseid is stronger than Just Like Superman in my opinion in Arena and Champions Arena, and also has the gears from the challenges. With Superman, it's a character that you don't really need, that you're gonna have to spend extra to also get the gears. Now, moving on to the two I actually recommend. First of all, get Deathstroke. You don't have Deathstroke, get this chest. Buy this chest, it's a good deal. You don't need his gears, and he is highly efficient at 3 stars. There's barely any difference between a 7-star Deathstroke and a 3-star Deathstroke, because all you need is percentage hull damage, and that's dictated by the special 2. Now the passives, the only thing that you get for higher star rating, it's a bit of a better power generation. So this is the chest I recommend. You don't have a Deathstroke, get yourself a Deathstroke. With Northern Snow Globe, level 1, not level 1 guys, you need to level up the special a bit, but 3 stars, no gears, this man can deal 1.4 billion damage to a 2 billion damage fight. With Northern Snow Globe artifact that if you don't have, you will eventually get for free. A Rule of Conduct Black Adam is something that you should get if you don't have, if you already have Deathstroke. Because if you already have Deathstroke, this man is the second best thing, and I do recommend having this man in your roster, because this man does some percentage hull damage. They tried to make him a bit of a damage dealer too outside of that, but they didn't succeed. But he is going to deal the fastest percentage health damage in the game, and that makes him an universal support. You have a team that only requires 2 members to somewhat function, you just drop this man in, and there you go, 30% health of any fight in the game. And he's very fast about it. You'll barely need 30 seconds to do this if you're doing it properly. And he doesn't really need gears, but you have to be careful with him. Though that applies to Deathstroke as well, because if they die, that's not good. If defensive purposes is what you need the gears for, and you're not good at keeping the characters alive in most fights, because they sometimes just die and you can't do much about it, you do need gears for both of them, to be fair. But if you're good at fighting and good at playing the game, you don't need gears. So again, let's repeat, Deathstroke, the best deal out there. If you have Deathstroke, get Black Adam. And that's about it, where it's ending with my advice of buy that. But if you want something for Arena, but this is going to be for entertainment purposes mainly, Darkseids, then Justice League Superman, and no reason to buy this, man. Also, if we go into these special offers, we're going to have quite a couple of gears reduced here. And for some reason, for Arkham Knight Batman, wait, who's missing? Yeah, they put the gear. I think the goal was to put those for sale for the characters they have in the store with legendary chests, but they couldn't even do that, and they put one set for Arkham Knight Batman instead of just like Superman. So let me review those. Deathstroke doesn't need gears, though, and all of these are honestly garbage. Nah, don't buy any of them. I just noticed it's level 30. With gold characters, you're gonna have a far harder time encountering their gears at level 10. So you'll usually have to pay the extra price if you really want to get the gears from there. But as soon as there's a legendary character offer in the store, you get 2 offers with level 10 gears and level 30 gears. And you pretty much have to pay triple for the level 30 gears. As you would pay for the level 10 gears, which is so not worth it because you can upgrade them yourself easily enough in the game. So since all of these are at level 30, even with 30% discount, they're an absolute scam. Do not touch these. No matter what character you get, do not touch this. I mean, look, if you don't care about paying double the price that you would normally pay, because you would have to pay, let's say, $10 if you like bought Deathstroke and wanted to have his gears as well. If he's normally in the special offer store, you would have to pay $10. This is $20. If you don't mind getting scammed with double the price, hey, you get the legendary character, you buy the gears. But if you do care about that, and I personally do care about that, do not touch these. Also, since we're here, we might as well take a look at the art chests in the store, because there's a few more. If you're a new player, I guess you could go for this thing or this thing. They're both good for new players. But again, if you want Batwoman the Drowned and you're patient, there are far more efficient ways to get her than this chest. This chest is not bad. If the Batwoman the Drowned chest, the premium chest, did not exist in the store, this would be an amazing chest. But since that has an 8% chance to drop her, and this is extra price for less percent chance and only makes up for it with the 0.5 for both of these guys, this is not worth it. This is not a bad chest, but it's not worth it by comparison to the Batman the Drowned premium chest. But I guess if you're a new player looking for some characters, I guess you could pop into this. Outside of that, we have here some of the for this. This is garbage, don't touch this. But this one, if you're at the point in the game where you don't need any shards for any characters, this is a resource you could go for to like roll some of the level 80 gears for bonus and get your characters a bit more attack, because that's all you're getting overall. But you could go for these. And yeah, other than that, that's gonna be about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Happy Father's Day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!